Hey, good day, Calvary family. It's been quite some time since I put out a video, so here I am giving another go at it. We've entered the Advent season, and our track is heading straight towards Christmas, time of celebrating the birth of Christ. And as we've been talking about already together, this season is like probably one of the busiest seasons for most people. I mean, it can literally be the busiest time of year. But it's kind of become completely relative in our culture because it seems like things can't get more full, more hectic, more busy than they are already. We rush from thing to thing with barely any room to breathe at all. And the interesting thing about this is that we get so caught up in this torrent of activity because somehow we think it's going to bring us life. But what we find is the exact opposite's true. Like we're not living, we're just rushing. Like we can't even be present because we're so distracted all the time. And the fruit of this, I mean, we see it all around us. I mean, you see it in your friends, your family, your coworkers. I mean, even in you, like people are stressed, they're irritated. We want to pause. We want to breathe. We want to experience the holy. And that's life. But it's so hard to get out of this torrent that just has captured us. And so the question is how, where, how can this be done or what can be done? Oh, Advent can be done. Advent's this invite. It's permission. It's an invite to pause, to make more space or to make space, to breathe, right? To meet with God and allow Him to meet with us. This is what Advent's all about. Advent means arrival. It's a season when we celebrate Jesus' arrival, his initial arrival, God becoming flesh and dwelling among us. But it's also a time where we look forward to his coming, to his arrival when Jesus returns and he sets things right. So the themes that we're exploring during the Advent season, during this time, we celebrate one each week. It's hope, peace, joy, and love. This is the space that we're making in our lives and together celebrating these things. Last week we focused on hope. This week coming we're going to be focusing on peace, and how needed is that theme, right? Especially in a time that we live. Peace, so much radiates out from peace. Joy is going to be the theme of the 15th of December, and that's followed of course by love. So this is our movement, and hopefully this is a movement that we're not just going to experience together, but we'll be experiencing within, where we make space to just meet with God and the magnificence of this season. So you and I, we want this, but we're also surrounded by so many people that desire this as well. And they just have no idea how to get it. So many would like permission to step out of the flurry of the activity that robs them of life. So many would just love an invite, not to do more things, but an invite to peace, a little space where they can breathe and perhaps in that space meet with this God that loves them so much. And so I encourage you in this Advent season, invite someone out, not to another thing, but invite someone out where they can come to a space where they can rest from their activity and rest from this life that robs them of life. Invite them out to church, but really all of this starts with us. It starts with us knowing this hope, knowing this peace, knowing this joy, this life that God has given us, love that he's loved us with first. So happy first week of Advent. Praise God for his glorious love. Enjoy the readings that you have this week, the weekly schedule there. One of the readings speaks of his promise of his arrival in one passage. Then the second passage is a promise of his return. And then we have the psalm. Actually, the psalm starts it. That's where we are presently. And so you have the movement, right? His arrival, the already, and then the not yet, his return, and then you have the middle, where we currently live and where we're invited to wait with hope. So you guys are so loved. God's expressed it by his coming. See you all Sunday.